Hey Pop Angels, so today's video is on the new Tbose Maputla in town. We have Hungani Ndlovu. Now guys, Hungani Ndlovu has been in the entertainment industry for quite some time. They say he's been in the entertainment industry since he was 7 years old. So he is an actor and a dancer who has traveled all over the world. He was born on the 19th of June 1994 in Pumalanga, but he was raised in Boksburg Ridge in Limpopo, and he has descendants of Tsonga parents, making him Tsonga. He has always mentioned how, even though he's famous for acting, he can dance. He had traveled to the USA where he studied acting at Phil Academy. Back in South Africa, after his studies, he clinched his first acting role on Memoir of an Honest Voice. After that, he went on to act in several flicks, but his biggest one being Scandal. Let's get into his portrayal of Romeo. Now, at home, we were not watching Scandal growing up, and the reason was because we could only watch ETV when we were watching like the Cool Cats or something like that. Like, we were not allowed to watch like soapies from ETV, especially after a certain time. I think like after 4 or 5 o'clock, ETV was not allowed to be played in the home because of the after hours things. And apparently it was like really bad that like adverts were being played around. I'm not too sure if that's true, but if you're old enough, you know what I'm talking about. You know what ETV was doing back in the day. So because of that, unfortunately, soapies from ETV, we were not watching like Rhythm City or Scandal. So I honestly don't know what role Romeo was on Scandal, who he was, what he was doing, when he left, etc. etc. I just know that he played this role, and I think his now wife was his love interest in the soapy, but I don't know much. Do comment down below your opinion on his acting on Scandal. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Because I would really be interested to know how he acted before. Now, currently, he's decided to come as the role as Tbose Maputla. Now, this role is basically Tbose coming back from overseas, and he came back because his son was shot, and now he's trying to fix his relationship with his wife. Now, I'm not too sure if this is going to be a long term thing where he's going to be a prominent character, because I did not see him on the new seasons. What's that thing where like when they play the song and the characters play? I didn't see him on that thing. So I don't know if it's just a character for now and then he's going to leave, or was it a thing of the production wanted to see how he was going to be loved by the fans, because remember he's playing a role which was already there. I mean, Tbose Maputla was a very long character, and people started falling in love with Cornet's portrayal of Tbose. So it definitely wasn't going to be an easy role for him to just come and play. But I definitely do like how the screenwriters decided to portray a different side of Tbose, because I knew that he would not be able to portray the old Tbose Maputla. Now, I like the new Tbose as much as it's a whole new different side of him, but I like the fact that he still has that chemistry with the other actors on the TV screen. Like, even though you can see this is not the same person that we know, but you don't see a huge gap that he wasn't there and all of that stuff. You can definitely see that he definitely did his research. My only concern is I definitely do know that the storyline is going to have to end sometime, because I mean it's starting to bore me now. I know that there's going to be a time where they're gonna have to come to a conclusion of whether they want to do this open marriage thing, whether Tbose is going back to wherever he came from, or if he's going back to who he was. Now, it's going to be interesting if they do decide to go back to who he was. It's going to definitely be interesting to see how he's going to portray the old Tibos. But definitely, that's something to definitely look out for, to see how long his character is going to be for and how is he going to be perceived to the fans as a whole. Now, let's get into his personal life. Now, he is a married man. He's married to Stephanie Sandoz, who happens to be in the movie industry as well, and she is 3 years older than her husband. They have mentioned that age is not an issue for them, and it actually is not a huge factor for them. They got married on the 23rd of February 2019, and the couple's planned proposal was actually all showcased on their YouTube channel, Mr. and Mrs. Ndlovu, which showcased Hungani proposing in front of a plane. It was so beautiful. Yes, this couple do have a joint YouTube channel, which basically talks about their love life, talks about how they navigate being a young couple, and basically gives advices to the future couple. Now, they have mentioned that marriage is not all roses, they've had their challenges, but they've decided to persevere, choosing each other every day. The message of perseverance is one which they definitely strive for to showcase to other couples. Now, they've gone through from Stephanie having COVID symptoms, which were really bad, to both of them having COVID at the same time. They also documented all of this on their social media platforms, and recently they gave birth to a beautiful daughter. Like, this was a big move for them. This was something that they were really, really looking forward to and planning and hoping and dreaming for a baby. Now, we have come to the end of today's video. Do comment down below your thoughts on Hungani Ndlovu being the new Tbose. Do you like him? Do you not like him? And your thoughts and opinions of him being Romeo in Scandal. But anyway, we do come to the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell down below. Till next time, love and light. Bye.